One of the other products in the suite is an embossing folder, and it embosses spider webs all over it. I have had so much fun playing with that. And then check out this ribbon. It's spider webby, but it doesn't fray or fall apart, which I love. So I've played with that. And then they have the iridescent enamel dots is what they're calling them. So those are part of the product for this suite. And here's today's card. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness, I love Halloween. On this card, I used the Hallows Night Magic stamp set, and I just used basically the magic is in the night. And then I also used, oops, my piece is sticking to me. I also used that embossing folder, and like I said, there's all kinds of fun things on there, spider webs. Okay, so let's get started with today's card. There's our measurements. I'm going to move this to the side. I also use the Halloween Magic dies, specifically the spider for this one. So I forgot that piece. Let's get started. So the first thing I did was I took my Pretty Peacock card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I embossed my cut front on it. Now let me tell you, when you emboss this, you want to line this piece up with the bottom like so, and when you run it through your Big Shot, run it through this way. Let this hang out. Don't go this way unless you fold that around to the back, but I don't like doing that because then you get a section over here that's not embossed. I'm picky that way. All right, so now we're going to fold on our score line, which you don't really see too much after you emboss this. And then I'm going to do that. I'm going to flip it to the back because if I push down on the front, it mashes the embossing, and I don't want to mash my embossing. So my card base is ready. All right, the next thing I did was I took a piece of basic black that's 2.5 by 4 5/8, and I used the Magic in the Night, and I used this small flower pattern, and this piece is 2 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to glue the two of those together. And as you can see, this is the back side to the Pretty Peacock piece. All right, I got to make sure I get this on there straight. I got a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, got that piece. All right, I'm going to take, and I'm almost out of tear and tape, and I forgot to order it, so I'm going to try the glue and hope that it sticks. I got to add it to my list. All right, and I'm going to put this down, and I'm just leaving a small edge on the side, but I'm giving my top and bottom the same space. The next piece you want is a piece of the black glitter, and this is 1/4 of an inch by 4 1/4. And I am going to put this one on with tear and tape because I really don't think it's going to stick because of the backing on here. So I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to show you how to take care of your tape if it's wider than your piece of what you're attaching it to. So I'm going to take the edge up, all right, like so. All right, and as you can see, there's a lot of extra tape. Just take that tape and fold it down, and it kind of folds on itself like so. Make sure you don't have any showing. And then we're going to put this piece on right about there, and this one goes side to side like so. The next piece we need is our 1 7/8 by 3 5/8 black, and our Magic in the Night, the peacock pattern, is 1 3/4 by 3 1/2. And we're going to join the two of these together. And I'm running out of glue, so I have another one up there. I may just switch to that one. All right, and I'm going to put this on, making sure I leave spacing. And then this is going to go on flat 2. I didn't want too much dimension because I had so many layers. All right, so let me put this one on. And this one overlaps this piece about halfway, a little bit more than halfway, but make sure your top and bottom is as even as you can get it. I gotta shove it over some. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put that down. Then I took my stamp set, There Is Magic in This Night, and my Pretty Peacock ink, and I stamped it on a piece of Whisper White. Let's see, 1 5/8 by 1 5/8. This is smaller because I stamped it, and when I cut it too small, but that's okay because then I cut this piece down to match it. So if this piece ends up smaller, I think the 1 5/8 would be better, but you got to do what you got to do. I messed up, so I just made it work. And I think that other one is finally empty. And I'm going to put this on. And this basic black piece is, since this, it twisted on me when I pulled it. That's the advantage of the glue, but it's also a disadvantage. And as you can see, it grabs pretty quick. There, I got it. I pulled down and I shouldn't have. All right, so I've got that straight. This goes on with dimensionals. So I'm gonna put my dimensionals on here. And I have another strip back here ready to go. All right. So I've got that. And then I'm gonna take my backs off. And this card is almost done. Oh, it's sticking to me big time. All right, now when you put this on, make sure you put it on straight. And since this piece is smaller, I'm going to shift it up some. I don't want to hide my glitter paper too much, so I'm going to put it just above it. And then your spider that you've cut out, it goes on with a dimensional also. And I just kind of tucked it down like so that the legs were hanging off. And there it is. And now don't forget to do the inside and the envelope. And I discovered this flower and this flower from Beautiful Friendship would go. So I put the flowers inside of it. So then it doesn't have to be a kid's card or a masculine card. You could send this to a lady. If you have enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.